Hey guys, with all the market volatility of stocks going up and down in price and the major dip in tech stocks, what should you do with your money? Well, in this video, I'll talk about two strategies you can do, and I'll talk about one stock that I'm very bullish on for next week. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Romel, and on this channel we talk about all things related to finance, investing, and building wealth. We discuss mindsets, strategies, techniques, and resources to help you in your journey to build wealth. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. We produce new content every week. Alright, so for those of you that have been on my channel for quite some time, you know that I post usually two to three times a week new videos. However, these last few weeks have been very spotty in the terms of my posting, and that's because I've actually been training for a friendly handball competition I had with some of my friends. It was a small group of people. It was 4 teams, so doubles, and we had our tournament this past week, and I actually won the competition. So that's why I've been kind of MIA from YouTube, because I've been training along with my handball partner for this upcoming tournament. It was a really cool tournament. It was 4 teams, and we each put in $20, and we even got little trophies to kind of commemorate the victory or the event. So it was very cool. But now that that's over and the weather's changing, getting a little bit colder, I'm going to try to be more consistent. So thank you for everyone that's been on my channel and for your continued support. All right, guys. So with the market dropping or tanking in share prices and value, what should you do with your stocks and what should you do with your money? There's 2 things that you may want to consider doing. The first is buying more shares of the companies. Like a lot of my other videos, I'm very big in dollar cost averaging. I generally invest in companies that I believe in, and that being said, I don't really sell my shares of the companies I'm invested in, because I'm looking at more of a long-term position. So I hold the company stocks for anywhere from 3 to 5 years or more, and I let it ride it out, and I let the market take its course. That's been working very well for me. One of the companies I invested in quite some time ago was Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA. I bought in at around $98 a share, and now the stock is currently trading at $273. So, I'm seeing some good returns on that money. I'm not selling it yet. I'm still looking to hold this longer term to see how far this company can improve. So that's the first thing you guys should do. If you believe in a company, then you shouldn't really look at the market right now as dropping. Red should mean that you're actually buying companies or buying stocks of companies on a discounted rate. Right? If it's companies you believe in, then you should be happy that the market's dropping. And so I actually did this last week. I actually bought more shares of Zynga, Nokia, and Rocket companies. I have seen my cost basis increase because the market has dropped, but the stock price isn't as low as I got it when I initially bought it, so it is increasing my cost basis, or the average cost of the stock. But again, it's a great time to buy stocks. It's a great time to increase your positions for companies that you believe in. The second strategy you can do is to sell your shares. Obviously, this is not something you want to do if you are seeing a loss, but if you've had positions that you've held for a while and you see the market dropping and you're up in your profits, then selling your shares and taking profit is something you may want to consider. You could use that money to reinvest if the market does drop some more, or you can just take the money and invest it in other companies that are also seeing dips. Some companies that you may believe in more. That's another thing you guys could do, is take some profits and reinvest your money, or just keep it aside. Having a good amount of cash on hand is a great way to prepare yourself for any market opportunities that you may see. For people that use money from their day job, they get paid bi-weekly or weekly, and having money just sitting in your account is a good way to allow yourself to invest in companies at the right times if you see a big enough dip. Alright guys, I know I only talked about giving you guys 2 strategies, But the third strategy is something that you might not even think about, and that's just doing nothing. You know, because markets are dropping or because they increase, it doesn't mean that you always need to do something with your money or with your stocks. You could just let the market ride itself out, just watch your portfolio, and if you're someone that's very emotional in your investing, then take a break, let the market do its thing. Maybe check on it instead of every day or every other day. Check on it every week. If this is money that you don't need in terms of, if you have a savings account and an emergency fund account, then this is money that you're investing for your future. So for those of you that don't have an emergency fund, I tell you to reconsider where you have your money. Investing is always a good thing to do. However, you need to prepare yourself in case, unexpected things happen in life. You need to make sure you have 3 to 6 months of expenses as an emergency fund account. So, the third strategy is to do nothing. Increase your cash positions, increase the money you have on hand, and, save the money and use it at the right time, right? If you're not sure you want to invest right now, then maybe you shouldn't. Just, increase your savings, increase your emergency fund, or just have money in your brokerage account just set aside. So that way, like tip number 2, which was to sell your shares, you have money that you could use. All right, and that tip number 3 or action number 3 that I mentioned is actually something that I'm doing myself. This week, I'm probably not going to be buying any shares of any Robinhood stocks because I am increasing my cash position for the upcoming IPO next week. One of the biggest things that came out on stock market news today was the announcement of Snowflake's IPO share price. Snowflake is actually getting its IPO released next week at a share price of anywhere from $75 to $85. It's if you didn't look at one of my other videos, Snowflake is a great data-driven platform. It's cloud-based. It's another tech stock that could be a potential unicorn and be a multi-bagger. For those of you that don't know, a multi-bagger is a company whose price increases, in certain multiples. For example, a 10-bagger is a company whose share price increases 10 times. So a multi-bagger is, anywhere from 2 to whatever amount you'd want to say. But multi-bagger just means that a company's price is going to be increasing at a multiplied amount. So I am increasing my cash position. Snowflake is a company that I'm very excited in. And another thing that, if you do follow the news, Warren Buffett is actually investing in this company at IPO, which is, unusual because Warren Buffett usually invests in companies that he believes in and has shown, great value over time. So it's very unusual for him to invest in an IPO. And Snowflake is actually one of the ones that he's investing in. Again, do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor. You shouldn't believe all the hype in the market. Really invest in companies that you believe in because ultimately, at the end of the day, the money that you're investing is your money. It's no one else's money. You could look at Facebook groups or, stock Wall Street bets, but ultimately you have to do your own research. You have to understand the companies that you invest in, and you have to know your risk tolerance. If you're not looking to invest in individual companies because you're very emotional when it comes to big swings in price changes, then do something a little less risky and more risk adverse, which is investing in ETFs. Alright guys, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Well, first of all, if any of you guys do play handball, comment down below. And the handball I'm talking about is one wall handball. It's not European handball. It's the blue ball that you hit against a wall with your hand. It's very big in New York, which is where I'm from, and I've been playing handball for about I'd say like 15 years. So it's been something that I've been doing with a lot of the friends I grew up with. Let me know what you guys think. Are those 2 or 3 strategies something that you're doing right now, or is there something else you're doing? I'd be interested to know. And if you are increasing your cash positions, let me know what you guys are looking into for stocks that you're going to invest your cash in. Thanks a lot, guys. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support really goes a long way into helping this channel grow. If you know someone that's very indecisive on what they should be doing with all this market volatility, send them this video and let them know that, option 2 and 3 are some things that you could do. Sell some stocks or just do nothing. Doing nothing is also an action. And sometimes the biggest sort of discipline is to do nothing, especially when you see, your stocks in negative performance. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to connect with me on other social media platforms, such as Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, I'll leave links in the description down below as well. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next one.